welcome back to A Beer a Day with TK. It's a wonderful weekend here in Findlay, Ohio, and Anderson and I are getting it in the beer shed, checking out some new beers. The beer we have today is called Ruby Tears Red Ale, and this is from Parallel 49 Brewing Company in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. So Anderson, where did you acquire this thing, man?
I actually picked it up in a little beer shop in Kamloops. Was that British Columbia?
Yep, BC. Yep, Kamloops.
Kamloops. Walked in, it was a liquor store, but actually had a decent selection of beer. Saw the picture on it, figured it'd be something right up your alley.
Now the picture is interesting. This looks like, I don't know, maybe somebody from the Rocky Horror Picture Show? I hope it's nobody's girlfriend, mother, relative, because it's a bit, I don't know, it's a bit different.
But really I picked it up because it said it's a Northwest Red Ale, and I don't know if that's going to be different than a regular Red Ale.
Very interesting.
Or if that's just a gimmick.
Well, I'll tell you, the other thing it says on the can here, which is quite interesting, it says here 6% ABV, and then it says strong beer / Birra Forte, right? Or was it Forte? Forte.
I don't know, I don't speak French.
For the Francophiles. Now, I'm interested, like, there is a thing of strong beer, right? So the Indian beer I did, a little while ago said strong beer, but that was 8%. So I'm wondering if this strong beer designation is something that the, Canadian government's put in place, because it's, 6% isn't super high, right?
No, not at all. But it's more than the average beer.
Average beer is probably, 4.5 to 5 and change-ish? 4.5 to 5, probably?
4.2, 4.3.
Depending on where you are. Europe, they tend to be a bit lower, but America, the average beer is probably
no, Bud Light, Miller Light, Coors Light, all those, your macro beers are all in the low fours.
Are they low fours?
Yeah, 4.2, 4.3.
Really? I thought they were slightly higher than that.
No, so, Budweiser I think is 5.
Hey, maybe it is then. I don't know, man.
Oh, I don't know about your favorite beer from Canada. What's your favorite beer from Canada?
Kokanee?
Kokanee.
Light. Kokanee Light.
Or Kokanee regular.
It's the Coors Light of Canada, apparently. I don't even know if it's a Coors Light. It might be more like the Natty Light of Canada, bro. Years ago, I was tricked into buying this on the advice of a young guy who worked at the border there. At
Duty free.
Yeah. I said, what do you drink? What do locals drink? He told me that. Critical error on my part.
And you bought like a 30 rack of it.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, it sucked. But it only cost like $13
30 rack of Canadian
shit.
Budweiser.
Yeah. No, it wasn't even Bud, man. It was seriously like Natty Light or something.
It was not good.
This avenges Canada, because that was not a very good one. Ruby Tears Red Ale, 6%. Ratings-wise, that's pretty solid. Untappd, 3.54. Beer Advocate, 3.8. An 86 very good score there. So 6%, 40 IBUs.
So there's some writing here. First of all, it says, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
And on the side it says, she'll mesmerize you with West Coast hops and her strong ruby red charm, rich in caramel and malt. She seductively restrains her bitterness while leaving you enchanted with her hop flavors and aromas.
Very interesting.
And she definitely looks like a lady of the night.
It has a strong Rocky Horror Picture Show vibe, bro. That's all I'm going to say. Let's do this.
As the dog chokes over here. Your dog's eating bugs and who knows what again.
Better than sticks and rocks.
And mousetraps.
Yeah. The first time she got the mousetrap, it was one of those pinchy ones, not like the tough ones. It was stuck to her lip, and she was just running around playing with it. It was absolutely absurd. But that's what dogs do, right?
So for a Ruby Red, or Northwest Red Ale, that's about what color you'd expect it to be.
Do I see some floaters in there?
Hopefully they're all in your cup.
You got a light? Put the light on this. I can't tell. It's kind of dark in the shed, so it's hard to see what's going on with this.
I hope you got all the floaters.
Might be completely wrong. It might have just been the way I was looking at it. Nope.
I see a lot of carbonation.
Fair amount of carbonation. As far as color, what are you thinking? We got the Brew HQ SRM chart here. 9-ish. 8, 9-ish.
Well,
Pale amber.
I'm about to fall off this makeshift seat since you broke my good chair.
I didn't. That's slanderous lies. You should bring a chair that can sustain anybody who happens to sit on it and not put my life at risk with your skinny guy chairs.
What is wrong?
All right. So I'm gonna say this. I think this looks pretty decent. I would probably go, like I said, probably like 8 or 9. Decent white head on it. Had at least a finger on this half a glass. It actually looks nice too. The head on this one. Yours is probably a little more dissipated, but it looks pretty solid. Let's give it a sniff. Put that giant nose to work, Anderson.
I don't know if it's recording.
After some technical difficulties, what does it smell like?
I'm trying to get back in here. It smells malty and lightly sweet. I wouldn't say it's overly sweet.
I mean, it does. It definitely does not have any sort of strong smell at all. I mean, it's just kind of
It's kind of there.
kind of beery, malty.
Yeah, I mean, I would say like a generic light sweet malt. Maybe like a light, sweet bready kind of thing, but that's about it. Nothing crazy.
Just your average beer smell.
Yeah, not bad.
And the head, once again, it's kind of there.
Do that. Oh. Yeah, doesn't look too bad.
It hangs around, but it's very thin.
I'm trying to tell. You know, it's kind of hard because it's getting a little darker. But it does look kind of white. I was trying to see if
It's
there's
a little
like
darker.
I was trying to see if there's a little bit. No, I mean it's dark and the light, the contrast makes it difficult. I was just trying to see if it's more of a caramel color, but I can't really tell. All right, let's drink this. It's enough being weird with it. We've groomed
You
it
ready,
enough.
you ready to taste the ruby beers?
Yeah.
Ruby tears?
Let's give it a shot. Cheers.
Cheers.
First,
Does it taste like Canada?
tastes like Wayne Gretzky. No. First things first, the body throws me off a tiny bit. It's a bit lighter bodied than I thought it was going to be.
Very light.
Yeah, I would say it's like on the medium, the low. It's on that cusp between medium and light. I expected. Usually, when you drink the maltier beers like red ales and things, they got a little more body to them. This is a bit on the light side.
And there's more bitterness on the back end than I thought there would be.
Yeah, there is. It's kind of odd.
I mean, you get that nice malt up front,
Yeah,
but then like on the back end, there's some hot bitterness that I didn't expect.
You kind of get, like it says, the caramel malt. It's kind of like a nice sweet caramel taste up front, and then it kind of fades, and then you get the hot bitterness at the end. It's not overpowering. It's just kind of lightly there, but it lets you know it's there. I like it. I like it. It's different. Maybe this is what makes it like the Northwest. It could be. I mean, it's almost like a combination of a ruby ale and a pale ale or something.
Maybe.
It's not IPA-ish, but it's got like, you know, pale ales are completely forgotten because everybody's too busy trying to get 80,000 IBUs in a beer. But a nice pale ale is a nice little hop taste to complement the other flavors. I think this does that pretty well.
And
So it's almost like a red ale, but with a little more
With
hop
some hops.
profile.
And you don't taste the alcohol. I mean, not that I would expect to with a 6% beer, but
6% is negligible. But I mean, maybe it's strong. It's beer a forte.
I mean, some beers with 6% we've had before that you could taste the alcohol in them. And considering they call it a strong beer, you never know.
What else you picking up in it, if anything?
That crisp Canadian Rocky water.
This motherfucker. This is why I don't have him in most of the videos. This is absurdity now. He's making a mockery of this. We know you can only taste the cool mountain waters of the Rocky Mountains and Coors. Copyright, patent pending, all that other shit, right?
It is better. It's better than I expected it to be.
Yeah. Hoppiness, to me, I think it tastes a little piney, the hops. It's not as much as the...
Resinous.
Yeah, I prefer that. I mean, I know a lot of people like those kind of, the fruitier IPA kind of taste, like that fruitier hop presence. I prefer more like the resinous kind of piney things. I think this delivers. Not bad. All in all, not bad. For me, this would be a thumbs up. What about you?
Yeah, I'd definitely give it a thumbs up as I'm killing mosquitoes.
This is a cool pickup. Ruby Tears, Ruby Ale from Parallel 49 Brewing. Big thumbs up from both of us. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up. Hit that like button. If you want to see more videos like this, please hit subscribe. And as always, you got any comments or questions, jump in down below. Do you live north of the border? Have you had Parallel 49 beers before? Have you had a Northwest Red Ale? This is something new for us, man. But I'm kind of digging it. Might have to check out a few more.
If we can find them.
Might have to visit Canada. I don't know, dude. It's a big country. It's a long way to go. We'll see what happens. Hey, till next time.
Cheers.